Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Minister Byrne, as we reflect on the outcomes of the recent European Council meeting, I believe it is vital that we in this House consider and respond to the key priorities raised, including Ukraine, the Middle East, security and defence, migration and the European Union's next multi-annual financial framework. Each of these issues are significant, and I made a statement on security last week emphasising Ireland's need as a mature, militarily neutral but politically aligned state to invest in its own security and defence. But today I want to focus on the theme at the heart of our long-term prosperity, Europe's competitiveness. European businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, are facing an excessive regulatory burden. That burden is slowing down growth, holding back innovation and weakening our global competitiveness. The European Commission is responding with specific targets aiming to reduce reporting requirements by at least 25% for all companies and by at least 35% for SMEs. This is a necessary and welcome step. If fully achieved, the simplification measures could deliver €37.5 billion in annual savings across the European Union. This is not just a statistic, it is money that can be reinvested in job creation, innovation, productivity, instead of being lost in red tape. For far too long, our SMEs have been weighed down by layers of overlapping and complex regulation. These are the very businesses that power our local economies, create jobs and drive entrepreneurship. If we want to keep up in a competitive global market, we need to ensure that they can operate with clarity, confidence and agility. Let's be clear, this is not about abandoning regulation. It is about smarter regulation, rules that support innovation rather than stifle it, simplification that boosts transparency without compromising standards. We need a system that recognises our businesses are not as boxes to be ticked, but engines of growth. In January 2025, the Commission introduced the Competitiveness Compass, a new roadmap to restore Europe's dynamism and accelerate economic growth. It builds on the insights of Mario Draghi's report on the future of European competitiveness and provides a strategic framework for the Commission's work during this mandate. The Draghi report identified three core imperatives: closing the innovation gap, developing a joint strategy for decarbonisation and competitiveness, and increasing security while reducing excessive dependencies outside of Europe. The Competitiveness Compass outlines a clear path to turning these priorities into tangible outcomes, offering both direction and accountability. This broader vision matters because competitiveness is not just about reducing paperwork. It is about enabling Europe to lead in technologies, industry and energy systems of the future. The EU's renewed focus on completing the single market, improving access to capital and removing unnecessary barriers is both timely and essential. But ambition alone will not be enough. It must be backed by real delivery. As legislators, we have a responsibility to support this agenda at home. In Ireland, that means making sure our businesses, especially SMEs, feel the impact of this drive for simplicity and efficiency. It means championing reforms that reduce bureaucracy, accelerate growth and make Ireland a leader in business dynamism within Europe. Let us seize this moment to align with Europe's momentum for reform. Let us give our SMEs the freedom to thrive, innovate and compete, not just across Europe but globally. Competitiveness is not just an economic goal, it is the foundation of sustainable prosperity for Ireland and the EU.
Like, share and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.